Oh, hi there! In this video, I'm gonna give my first impression about the Salt New York tints. I received them yesterday and I'm so excited to try. So this video is not really in detailed review and opinion, but this is literally my first impressions. And I got 6 tints. They arrived in these cute little paper bag packets. That's what it looks like on the other side. So you can see that there is a color, name, and the ingredients. And I bought 6 of them, but I didn't get the palette. How silly is that? That's because there was only the big palette in stock for 8 pieces, and I didn't want to buy the big one. It's just that it's too bulky. I think I don't have normally I don't really keep so many shades, and also even though I ordered 6, but I expected that I'm not gonna use all of them. Probably I will use maybe 4 of them, so that's why I wanted to have a small one, but it was out of stock. So by the way, right now the small one is available for pre-order, and it will be delivered in August if you order today. Inside it looks like this. There is this little piece of cupboard. Looks so simple. I really love the packaging, and that's the tint. This is Sculpt and Bronze in medium. Look at this texture. I swatched them yesterday, but I didn't use them for the makeup yet. So this is what it looks like behind. You can see the name here. So this is the shades that I got. I got this Sculpt and Bronze in medium. Honestly, I expected this shade to be darker from the swatches on the website, but yeah, anyway, I'm gonna check what it looks like on my face. And then I also got Sculpt and Bronze in light medium, so this is 1 shade lighter than the previous medium. And I also got Taupe, which looks very similar to light medium, but tiny little bit different when you swatch them. This one has more gray and light medium has more brown. So I was not sure which one I'm gonna use. You can immediately see that one is more brown and another is gray, right? This is Taupe, and this is medium, light and medium brown. I was not sure which one I'm gonna match my skin, which one gonna look better, so I got 2. And then also I got Radiant tint. This is in beige, so I hope to use it as an eyeshadow or here in the inner corner of the eye. Usually I do not use highlighters, but I guess you can use it as highlighter as well. And I also got 2 blushes. The blushes colors were all amazing. It was so difficult to choose, and I decided to get these which look most natural for me. So this is in wine color, called Wine. It's a very deep, like a berry red, more like a warm red. And the next one is Rose. This looks very natural. I thought it's gonna be a bit warmer, but actually it's on the cold side. Yeah, it's on the cool side. I really like this color, so I cannot wait to try it. And right now I already have foundation on and I fixed my eyebrows, so I'm gonna try to do the makeup using Salt New York tints only. So my plan was to use this Taupe and light medium for sculpting, and then brown is for brown, and this Beige Radiant I was planning to use them as an eyeshadow, and these 2 obviously as a as a blush as blush, and also on my lips. Although usually this kind of double products, like those lip and tint, most of the time they work either on lips or on cheeks. I have never seen yet the product that can work on both, so let's test this. Okay, so let's start with the Taupe, because this is usually the shade that I use with powder eyeshadow. I use Taupe to darken the crease here and above the crease. So let's try it. First of all, it looks and feels so moist and dewy and really luxurious. This is Taupe. See, it's like a very grayish, light brown. I really like this color. Let me give you a swatch straight away. This is what it looks like on my... I really like how neutral it is. I think it's gonna make a great sculptor, because for sculptor you really need something quite grayish and not brown, not orange. Okay, let's cover my face. I think it's look beautiful. Let's just see how it performs on my eyes. So I'm gonna put it here. It feels really, really good on the skin. It's like you're applying a skincare cream. But the color, I cannot really see it much on my skin. Can you see anything? So I'm gonna try on the other side, because this my eye is closer to the light. Maybe you can see more difference here. But overall, honestly I expect it's gonna be darker. But that's not the tint problem, that's my eyelid problem, because the skin around my eyes is very pigmented and it's much darker than the rest of my face. So now, even though I have the foundation, a very thin layer of the foundation, I think the pigment still showing through. And that's why I guess you cannot see this this color, unfortunately. You see, you even can see that it's almost the same as my skin, it's only more grayer. And I guess at certain light you can see it, but here, nope, not very visible. Okay, let's try to contour my cheek. Oh, okay. Now I can see it. Do you see it? Yes, I can see it now. Okay. So as you can see, if your eyes are like this, like mine, or if your skin tone is like mine or slightly darker, then probably this shade is not for you. It's too light. Like for me, I cannot use it on the eyes, because I think if I keep on building it up, like layering, and it's become too much product, I guess it's gonna start creasing very fast. I don't know, I need to probably wear it for a few hours to understand how it behaves on the skin. But overall, the feeling is amazing. Can you see the shade here? It looks really natural and so natural. I'm loving it. Okay, let me try to use a light and medium on the other cheek. So I will give you a swatch first. So this is the Taupe, and this is gonna be light medium. I think it's tiny little bit darker. Let's try. It feels like it's tiny little bit darker and more browny, more brown. So let's see if it's gonna look good as the contouring. Okay, yeah, you see it looks so much darker here. Wow. Yeah, so I guess this can be used for like my skin tone or darker skin tone. I'm not sure if this is neutral enough for contouring. I think it can still be used to the contour. Yeah, I think so. This one looks more natural. I think this one has tiny bit of this brown tint. I'm gonna try to use this light medium as contouring for my eyes. Nope, still nothing. I know, actually this happens to me a lot. Sometimes I buy the eyeshadow because I see that the swatches are like perfect taupe or like a neutral brown, and then after I apply them, they look just like my natural eyelids. They are not darker, they are the same color. So it happens to me all the time. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Well, what can I say? I really like the feel of this, both of this taupe and light brown, and I really like how taupe is perfectly neutral and just a perfect shade for the contouring. But overall, I don't think I'm gonna be using them often, or maybe not at all. That's because first for my eyes it's too light, and as for contouring, I almost never contour my face. But if in case if I decide to do it, then probably I will use Taupe. Alright, so now I'm super excited to try this medium brown. Oh, it looks pretty dark now on the finger. I hope at least it's gonna be visible on my eyelids. Ooh, look at that. That is such a beautiful brown, like a perfect neutral brown, not too red, not too orange, not too cool. I'm really excited to try it. Alright, let's do it. So I'm gonna just smudge it all over my eyelid. Can you see this white line on the eyelid? That's actually my foundation creasing. And wow, the texture is amazing once again. I'm just wondering if it's gonna stay. For how long is it gonna stay? Because I have another eyeshadow that have a similar texture and they crease so fast, like within minutes. Even before I finished my makeup, I already can see the crease. So I hope this is not the case. Probably I will have to set them with a powder. My God, I just love the color. I love the color. This is such a beautiful brown, perfect neutral brown. I think it's gonna also look beautiful with green or blue eyes. I'm loving it. Okay, I'm gonna extend it tiny little bit outside and then do the same on the other side. Wow, look at that. So pretty, seriously. Look at that. And it has this daddy moist finish. I just hope that it stays this way, doesn't crease, doesn't fade. Well, if I use a setting powder, then this sheen, this gloss will be gone, which I don't want. I love it. Wow, wow. Okay, it's not as dark as I thought. It's going to be much darker, but it's still beautiful. I'm gonna use my pinky to apply a little bit on the bottom eyelid. I guess I could use a brush for that, but I don't know. Feels weird to use brush with the cream products. So beautiful. I love it. Just please stay on my eyelids. Don't go away. Don't melt. Wow, wow, wow. I really love it. Okay, so now I'm gonna use Beige Radiant Tint to apply it in the inner corner of my eye, and this one feels tiny little bit harder, or is it just seems so? It's still glossy and moist. It's just the texture seems to be tiny little bit different. Wow, look at that. I guess you can use it as a highlighter. Use it here. Can you see? I could even use it all over the eyelid, I think, again, to create these shiny, wet eyelids. I actually was thinking to buy a darker shade of this Radiant bronzer tint to use as an eyeshadow. But then I thought that I already have so many shiny brown eyeshadows, including creams, so probably I don't need another one. I also like to apply the shiny eyeshadow at the very edge of my eyelid where it touches the eyelashes, because I guess it's the natural place for the eyeshadow to shine. Oh, sorry, not for the eyeshadow, for eyelids to shine. Oh my God, I seriously love it. I just hope that it's gonna stay. I think for the sake of this testing, I'm not gonna use any setting powder, and I'm gonna just see how it's going to perform for the rest of the day, and then share with you my opinion in maybe 1 week time. Wow, I really love it. Okay, so now is the blush. I'm excited for the blush. So since I have two, one is much darker than the other, so I'm going to use the light one all over the cheek, try to cover as much surface as possible, and I think on my nose, and I'm going to use just a tiny bit, a dot of this wine blush, and I'm also going to use them on the lips. I guess I will try both and we see which one I like. It feels so moist. Just look at that. Ah, so beautiful, so gentle. Wow, looks like a perfect pink. Look at that. Oh my god, do you see this glossiness without any shimmer? It's just a pure, healthy, glowing skin. Oh my god, I love it, seriously. So let's do the same thing here. Usually I'm not really heavy on the blush because my skin, like complexion, is like I never blush naturally. So if I use too much blush, I will look like really overdone. It's obviously something on my face, which I don't like. I like my makeup to be like barely there, almost very natural. So that's why I always apply blush very lightly. So I'm not sure if that's too much or no. And then, since it's summertime, I'm gonna use a bit here on the bridge of my nose. That's where I usually get a suntan, and I also usually have it here on both sides. Man, I love it. It's such a beautiful summer look. So if I stay too close, it's going to be too bright because of the light. So I'm going to stay a bit away, and you can see how glowy and dewy the skin looks. Wow. I'm really impressed. Okay, so that was rose. And now I'm gonna use wine. Look at that. So beautiful, man. I love this color. It's like this berry, like cherry red. I just made one dot here. Oh, is it too much? I'm scared I'm gonna look overdone. But actually it's so hot today in Revelstoke. It's like I didn't expect the summer to be so hot. This is our first summer here. And I expected that like BC is supposed to be like a rainy place. But it's like when you go out at this weather, it feels like you're inside an air fryer. The wind is so hot. Oh, I'm just loving it. So I guess at this weather, my blush is not gonna be overdone. Oh, wow. I'm loving it. It's such a beautiful summer look. Okay, the lips. It looks actually very... actually, it looks almost like my natural lip color. Can you see it? Okay, let's try. My lips are not in the best condition. Actually, I don't know why, because it's so hot. It's not supposed to be dry. Maybe because I was using a lot of lip products lately, and tints can be quite drying. Well, this thing is definitely not drying at all. It actually feels so moist, as if you are applying a balm, but it doesn't have this heavy sticky feeling of the balm. It's like very thin but yet moisturizing. Okay. Actually, I like it. It's a very rare case when I can pull off the like a nude, almost nude lips. Wow, I love it. And the feeling is amazing. You can see how moisturizing it is. You see, it's like it's glowing. It's also because it's very hot, even though we're on the aircon, but it's still quite hot inside. And you can see how moist it is. Wow, I love it. I love it as it is, but I still want to try the wine. I'm gonna remove this first. Okay, let's try the wine. Look at that. Oh my god, it feels so good. And it looks so good. Seriously guys, I'm in love with these tints. I want to create this blurry lips effect, so that's why I go a little bit over the edge of the lips and just like smudge them. I love it. It's such a beautiful summer look. Okay, I think I'm done. That's all. Well, what can I say? Let's see. I feel a little bit overdone on the blush. I never wear so much blush on my face before. So this is a bit too dark for me. So I guess I will maybe use only one or the lighter shade. Or if I use wine, I think I need to blend it better than now. And for the eyeshadow, you see the brown seems to be fading. Okay, let's see. It does crease tiny little bit here at the front, but overall, I'm surprised that it hasn't creased here on top yet, because that's where my other cream eyeshadows, they always crease there on top. I feel like the color in my eyes have faded tiny little bit. It doesn't look as dark brown as I thought, but I really like this brown, medium brown for my eyelids. Look at that. Yeah, it's so beautiful. Looks so glossy, so natural. Oh yeah, mascara. I wanted to finish with mascara and then I'm gonna be done for the day. So in about 1 week time, I'm gonna post another video where I will share with you my experience of using these tints for over a week. Because I know that sometimes when you just try something, you may get like a wrong opinion, or the product may start behave differently in the long term, you know, like when you wear it for the whole day, you will see what's going on. But as of now, like, application is really amazing. It's so easy to blend. It's so pleasant to touch. It's not drying at all. It's super, super moist. It's like you're applying a colorful skincare. Seriously. Feel luxurious. It really feels luxurious. So I guess I'm not gonna be using the taupe and the light brown, but the rest, really impressed. Okay, guys, that's the end of this video. Oh, wait, I haven't swatched these beautiful blushes yet. Let's start with Rose. So this is gonna be Rose. So beautiful neutral pink, but it's more to the cool side, so it's not really like a peachy pink. And now look at this beautiful brown, amazing color. Wine. Oh wow, you see. So this is taupe, this is light medium, this is medium, beige, rose, and wine. And I will see you again soon. Bye.